More trouble on Enzo's way. More trouble in the world of football. And why can't we just enjoy Argentina winning the Copa America, enjoy Spain winning Euros? There's always something. During parties, it's always something. That's why you have to be very careful what you say when you are drunk and when you are celebrating. Many bad things can happen. Adrenalines are very, very high. You might do something that you didn't want. We saw even the Spanish Federation president, when the women football team won the World Cup, he went crazy and started kissing people on their mouth. That is adrenaline. It didn't mean anything. It's in the heat of the moment, but that cost him his entire life. He sold his house. He's in big, big trouble financially, even to find lawyers to defend him, because it was interpreted as kissing somebody without consent. Banned from football for 5 years. So many things, like destroyed his entire life just for one kiss. So you have to be careful what you say, because what you say and what you do might not mean anything to you in that particular moment, but it could mean something to somebody somewhere. So in case you didn't know, I made a video last night about Enzo Fernandez. I'm not pointing fingers because he's still innocent until proven guilty, but he's the guy who started a live stream on Instagram, and during that live streams, his colleagues at the background started singing racial abuses toward Mbappe and the French team. He didn't sing. Let's be honest here. People behind him started singing, and when he heard it, he tried just to disconnect very, very quickly from the live stream. He's like, oh my goodness, this is happening. Like, when you do live streams, you get to certain situations that you didn't want, and your true color might be found out in live streams. I even saw some guys who was pretending to be in the wheelchair. He never walk. He's miserable and whatever. And one of the live streams, he somehow stood up and started walking without realizing that he told people that he can't walk. And people wanted their money back. Anyways, I'm just giving an example of live streams can expose so many people. How many people we've seen like went to the bathroom with their microphone on and talking crap in the bathroom on live stream, and people can hear everything. So Enzo Fernandez started a live stream. His colleagues started singing. He decided very, very quickly, oh my goodness, what I've just done. He knew it. He knows it exactly. And that's why he cut the live stream without even saying goodbye. You know, he's like, oh, I'm done with this one. So only like 10 seconds got captured in that video, but the entire song is the song that Argentina fans were singing in the World Cup 2022, and it was also live on television. So the French Federation actually want to take Argentina to court. This is becoming official. That's why I said things are getting worse, because this is gonna go to justice and somebody need to say something. So let's wait and see what is gonna happen with this one, if it's gonna go to court, and how they're gonna punish Argentina team, because something need to be done. All right, you can read yourself here. That's why I want Chelsea to do something. Not punish Enzo Fernandez, but at least call him and clear this out. Said, you know, I didn't mean it. I didn't say anything. I heard something and I cut the live stream or something. Yeah, just look something, some PR needed here, right? Because imagine those black French players who are in the team with Enzo Fernandez, how are they going to feel? Even if it's not true. And like I said, this is just allegations. Nothing is official. Nothing is true yet. Investigations need to be done and somebody needs to be found guilty or not. But Chelsea, like Manchester United, are going to address the problem with Garnacho, right? Messi are going to address the problem with Inter Miami. Every team is going to try to cope with the situation and manage the PR, how they are going to face the people. And people are divided. 50-50. Many people in the Chelsea community avoid altogether to talk about it because it's not going to make you money. It's going to create more problems for your channels and for your social media account and, you know, Patreon and all your subs. So many of those accounts, they just play with your sentiment. They want you to give your money and they try to see where the popular opinion is learning. And they are very careful. They try to say something without saying anything. So to keep everybody happy because it's going to hurt my pocket. I'm not going to say that because white people are going to hate me. I'm not going to say that because black people are going to hate me. So you're going to find the middle ground. And right now, like many of them just like disappear. They don't want to say anything. They keep on distracting people with other things. So they don't talk about this crucial topic, which is racism. Let's talk a little bit about transfer window because it's so depressing. If you are a black man or you are whatever color you are and you've been discriminated against in any way, you understand what I'm talking about. But for certain people who never faced that, who will never face that, they don't understand. Some people told me, grow up, man, grow up. This is not true. How are you a Chelsea fan and you start saying this kind of stuff? I'm like, I didn't start it and I'm not pointing fingers on Enzo Fernandez. I'm just stating fact here so we can find the truth. Summerville, he been linked with Chelsea forever for 20 million. I don't know. Chelsea are waiting for another candidate to come to the conversation so they can go and pay 50 million. All this time, if they wanted Summerville, they were going to get him all this time. Sick of it. He's still a very, very good player in my humble opinion. And very cheap from the championship, but this guy is going to cook in the Premier League. My only or few issues that I have is we have to get rid of Mykhailo Mudryk and Raheem Sterling. But where? Who's going to buy them? How much are you going to pay for Mudryk? So I'm afraid we might be stuck with Raheem Sterling and Mykhailo Mudryk. And also think about the young Tariq George. He also deserves a chance. So I don't really think that we're going to buy another winger, another right winger, because of the players that we have already in the team. Right winger or left winger? I think left winger. Right-footed. Yeah, right-footed left winger. That's what I meant. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen. From Santi is the same guy who reported about it like 1,000 times. It's the same news. They just recycled and put some new word there to make it looks like it's a new information, but nothing is new here. Summerville is being targeted by Rennes as replacement for Jeremy Doku. You see? So he been linked with Chelsea and also with Liverpool and some other clubs. Now Rennes want him to go there and replace Jeremy Doue. And Doue is the guy that I really wanted to see at Chelsea Football Club. I've been pushing for him for months before even the transfer window was open. I think since last December, but it looks like PSG offered 40 million plus 10 million add-ons. So Rennes want to buy Summerville to replace him over there. And you know what's going to happen? Chelsea thing. we go for the replacement. Just the way we did for Calafiori. Instead of going for Calafiori, we went for Renato Viga. And I think we got the better deal though. But I'm trying to show you that this could speed Chelsea going for Summerville. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but I don't mind if we get Summerville. Nico Williams, same old. Chelsea still interested. And this morning, some reports say that Barcelona are not capable financially of signing him, and Chelsea are monitoring the situation. I made already a video early on saying that all the report about Chelsea don't want to pay more than 200k a week for a player is just fake news. They're just looking for the right person to give that kind of money. Todd Boehly showed people with the Dodgers and with the Lakers that he can spend crazy, ridiculous amount of money, huge salary for proven world-class players. I think Chelsea are gonna do it at some point. They're gonna break the bank. They're gonna break the rules about the so-called wage structure, because good players, they deserve more money than others. So don't sleep on Chelsea. It could be Osimhen, Isak, or somebody that Chelsea will do craziness on the market and say, you know what, we already have a lot of youngsters on low wages. Now it's time to go for big guns with a little bit more money. But for that to happen, you need somebody like Romelu Lukaku to leave, and Raheem Sterling also to leave or take a price cut. But he's not going to do that, isn't it? So it is what it is, people. Nico still in the Chelsea radar. But for me, I don't really mind. Even if we don't buy anybody from that position, give the chance to Tariq George. And who knows? Probably Mikhailo Mudryk is going to improve under Enzo Maresca. Same old when it comes to, Osimhen. Keep an eye open. If the price goes down and Chelsea decides to break the bank, don't be surprised if Osimhen signs for Chelsea Football Club.